Hey, Russ, what are you most proud of individually and as a group after that Game 7 win?
As a group, I think we did a good job of being resilient. This was going to be a tough series, as we knew, and I thought we did a good job of just sticking together, being solid, never wavering. I think that's shows kind of where we are, especially with the changes that's happened for us towards the end of the year, the ups and downs, injuries and different things of that nature. We did a good job of kind of sticking together.
Russ, Christian just gave you a lot of credit for giving him information when it comes to guarding James Harden. So I guess how much do you enjoy kind of having that perspective and being able to share it? And what do you think of the job Christian did over the course of the series?
Yeah, man, James is a tough cover. He's one of the best one-on-one players to play the game. You got to be able to take some things away, and I thought Christian did a good job of just, wearing on him, finding ways to try to make the game difficult for him, and I thought he did an excellent job, and he's been doing that all year. So,
Russ, because the intensity that you bring night in and night out, it seems that every fan base has a special relationship with you. How much do you cherish the relationship in game when you're able to have the moments with those fans?
It's a blessing, man. I'm like I think I mentioned this before. Like I'm truly grateful to be able to do that and to do that. This game has done so much for me. I think God put me in this position to be able to be on this platform to go out and compete at a high level and give this game and as much as I can, and hopefully it inspire other people and fans across the world globally. And I'm always grateful to be able to do that.
Russ, after Game 1, you had a great game in Game 1. We said it looked like the Clippers were sort of daring you to beat them with how much room they would give you on your outside shots, and you said, we'll talk about that after we get the job done and we win. So you got the job done and you won. Would you like to talk about that a little bit more?
Yeah, we can talk about it. What you want to talk about?
Did you take that as a personal challenge, or did you take any offense to the way they defended you?
No offense. I think they believe that was their best bet of stopping me or taking me out of the series. But one thing that nobody knows, and that I work my ass off. So regardless of what anybody do, I'm always prepared, and I will be prepared for anything because I prepare myself for everything. And like I said, after Game 1, if they continue doing that, I'm going to make them pay. And I don't know what I shot for the series, but somebody has told me. How much? Damn, that's solid. I guess, it didn't work out so well for them.
Russ, you just played with a lot of fire, tonight. Yeah. Considering the history, with that franchise and that city, did it mean a little extra just to be able to close them out the way that you did tonight?
When closeout games are very difficult in this league, and being a part of Game 7s is difficult, but I do think my job for this team is to bring my energy, bring my competitive spirit, nature, whatever that may be. I think I told y'all this after Game 1. Excuse my language for my kids at home, but to go in and fuck shit up. And that's what I did.
Russ, the game that you missed, the starters played really heavy minutes. Just how important was it for you coming back to be able to alleviate some of the pressure off them and provide quality minutes?
It was very important, man. It's tough missing games, especially in the playoffs when just freak things happen. But I worked my butt off and thankful for my team of kind of helping me kind of get back to that and be able to get back on the floor. But being able to get back out there with them is big for us, and being a lift and take some of the load off of the guys on our team. So.
Russ, you obviously mean a lot to the OKC Thunder organization, and you've played against them before, but what is it like to be able to go back to where your career got started and face a team that you have a lot of history with?
Honestly, first, I don't know. Always got, like I told you, that's like home for me. I always got love for everybody there, the people, the fans, and I know it's mutual. But they also know the reason why they do love me, because I compete at a high level, and I'm going to do that every night. So that's all I can do is go out and be myself and compete and, try to go out and still win there.
Russ, you had a lot of time to think about the dunk where you ended up getting the technical on that. Was that just something going through your mind as you're going toward the rim? Just kind of was that maybe the happiest you've ever been to get a technical in your career?
No, you know what? I thought about when I was about to get off the rim backwards, then I just said, nah, I'm gonna just stay up here and try to break the rim. And then the tech came, and intensity, just the emotions and everything. And just for me, the fans here are great. Give me a lot of energy, feed off of them. So the moment, just a lot. I think just for all of us and for the fans, and a sign of relief. That we kind of had the game in hand.
Russ, I was going to kind of ask about that, and there are other moments throughout the season, throughout the game, throughout your career like that, even when you steal the outlet pass and set up AG on the dunk. It looks like you're almost having an out-of-body experience. Can you, describe, are you thinking, or what are you feeling in those moments?
I think a lot, as much as people may not think. I'm very smart, and I understand the game. I understand what's going on. So I am thinking. And I also, just a force, man. I think it's, my ability to be able to be a force of nature on the floor is what I pride myself on. So whatever that looks like, it may be a turnover, it may be a missed shot, but it may be a steal, maybe a dunk, maybe a missed three, maybe a made three. It's going to be all of that. It's going to be everything. So you just take it for how it comes, and whatever happens, you go with it. And I've always been like that. As long as I leave it on the floor and God willing to be able to go out and continue to compete, I'm grateful for it.
Yeah, Russ, over the course of this series, it felt like this team just got better. Your team got better. How do you feel like they got better, and what do you feel like your role was in that, and the Nuggets just being better against the Clippers specifically?
Yeah, I think during the series, you got to make adjustments and figure out ways to be able to. Every game is different. It's not like regular season, but every single game is a different. Different guys may step up. Your role may change. You may play more. You may play less. And understanding what those adjustments were, I thought we did a good job as a team, as a unit, understanding what they were, how we want to execute it, and we responded every game. So I'm happy that our group did that, and now we can move on to the next series.
Thank you, Rose.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rose.